Okay, I should be back. Sorry about that. I had some fail with my window manager and stuff. Uh, so let's get the terminal back up. Something strange happened. So what I was trying to see is about the logs here. HCA3, so what is this number? A3C, okay. Interesting. A3 C000 A3 AT00. That's kind of interesting. Because I see that address here. But like it's off by one page, which is interesting. From the address in here. What about the swap rack? So the swap rack doesn't really have anything interesting, and then that one 20 A3C. So why A380 versus A3C? That's kind of interesting. So it seems to switch to like triple buffering at some point. Oh, well, look, then that one's 0 next time, even though now this is a different address. Huh. And this also is referencing this, which is interesting. This is like some kind of surface ID or something. Like 3, 5, and then 10 for the other one. Like buffer ID or something. I wonder if this is a length and not an offset. Hmm. That's really a zero surface one there. And then it goes into all here. Now, at the end, it's only changing the surface address, not the other stuff. Oh, it is changing the other thing, yeah. And that one also has zeros. That one has nothing. 88.3. I wonder if there's an offset thing somewhere. No, not really out there. 7E. Hmm. Okay, let's see if I can get a compressed frame buffer out of macOS. Let's see how badly this explodes since I've been changing things. Call context callback. Yeah, that changed in it. Ah, wrong button. And I need to chain load to get the thing fixed with the system registers that were spamming everything. Okay, let's do that. See, let me instantiate the this zero dart too. Okay, that looks like a good screen to test with. So let's see what we have there. Actually, I forgot to cut the thing so it doesn't append. I'm gonna have to edit that by hand. Yeah. Let's just look for that. I've had multiple of these here. Oh, that's many. One 11169. Yeah. Okay, that should be clean now. So the last things we have are much more complicated self-complete. And the surfaces look like that. It doesn't have the address there, which is interesting. And the address is claimed to be 0. So let's dump the Dart, see what's in there. That's fine. Well, it's got everything mapped. So the address that we have for that is this, for example. Which is A3C000. And that is actually correct. That it doesn't have an offset, so that's interesting. It's a different thing now. I probably want to reboot that. But anyway, let's see if I can get the frame buffer. I don't know how big it is, but I can guess that it's about that big. Minus 1 page, probably. A3C, so if it's actually in 0, then it would be A38. Yes, which it is. So that should be 1 frame buffer, and then this is the other frame buffer. And then that's the other one, yeah. So that makes sense, and there's a guard page between them. So that thing before the thing is actually the size of the buffer, but I don't know why it's 0 sometimes, though. Maybe it's just like a bug. It doesn't care or something. So if I look at the logs again, yeah, see, like this is the size in this case, but it's only there sometimes. Just kind of weird. So let's at least dump the frame buffers. A38000. And I bet these are not going to be linear, but they should be interesting. So I'm going to reboot this to see if it does anything interesting. Actually, did we do anything weird with the frame buffer in Mini? I don't think so, but because it just pokes there, and we weren't using the Dart or anything. Okay, so let's reboot. Actually, no, I'm not going to reboot yet because I can change these frame buffers in memory and see what happens. I also wonder where the mouse cursor is. That's another interesting thing. Because that has to be like a separate thing. Actually, let me see if I can figure it out. Let me just count this real quick. And like, if I move the mouse cursor, and just stop it there, and do the log, go to the end. There's no mouse cursor. Are they software rendering the mouse cursor? I would normally expect that to be a hardware sprite, but I don't see that here. And wait, is that appending properly? Oh, probably not, because it's still, hold on. Hold on. That should be... Oh, something is in there. Oh, look, okay. This, okay, so interesting. So the second surface is like ARGB. Oh, wait. Okay, so that's the compression format then. Okay, so that's what we wanted. A3B and whatever that is. Okay, cool. So that's the surface format. And that means the second surface is the mouse cursor. And if I look for ARGB, the coordinates, though, are like nowhere to be seen. Unless it's in this one. So if I look for this... Ah, yes, the coordinates are in there, in the subrec. At D0. And I like this surface descriptor because it's a lot simpler than the other one. Which is probably going to make life a lot easier. Like, these are obviously the coordinates here. I search for that. That's the mouse moving. Nothing changes in the surface. Those are just the coordinates. And then the swap ID and some kind of timestamp that I probably can just ignore. And these are the surfaces updated. We know that's a bit mask. But I'm still more, I'm going to keep this as as another thing. But I'm really curious about these frame buffers. Definitely an interesting format. And yeah, that looks like compression, all right. Like compressed tiles. And it's, yeah. It's actually kind of impressive how well it's compressing, given the image is pretty organic-ish. What's that at the end? 60, 60, 60, 60. I wonder what that is. Maybe it's padding. Oh, maybe there's stuff at the end. Yeah, it's totally possible that there's a structure to this, and the end of the frame buffer has a different format. Or that's just padding of some sort. There we go. So now it gets back to the like tiles or whatever. Then there's more stuff at the end there. That's a complicated format. That is pretty complicated. Okay. Let me mess with the frame buffers a bit while I can. Which is the last one we're in? The last one we swapped. I guess I can just find out by corrupting them. But no, I should be able to do it. Sorry, not that. Should be in the DCP log. It looks like that. Looks like it's at 173, 520. If I write some junk there. Oh, we don't have IO write? That's dumb. Only IO read, huh? Yeah, that's dumb. Stream base size. That. Yeah, see a little, we killed a little tile there. And they are like every 1024. Yeah, so see, each one of these is a tile, right? So 16 further is like, yeah. So what if I write a single one? Okay, if I write a single, it's interesting. If I write a single little bit there, it kills the top only. Yeah. So what's that 19 plus 1024? It was originally 4... Yeah, no, 5. Yeah, that fixes it all right. Yeah, so it's some interesting compression format. It's like, oh, okay, so the pink is like an error, right? So I might have crashed it, actually. Or not quite. 19 plus 1024 was a... That was an 05. $5K. 1C. Oh yeah, no, it's fine. Previous one is 4890. Yeah. Yeah, so those are the tiles. But then the interesting thing is the there's more stuff after this in the frame buffer, right? I wonder what compression algorithm this is. It's definitely pretty compact. By the texture, you mean the mouse texture? I don't know if it's linear or swizzled, but like swizzling isn't a terribly problematic thing. In fact, we can find out right now. Just get just go to RGB, and that is this address. So I can just IO read that and find out. Oh wait. Oh, okay. The third buffer is the mouse. So FB3 is the mouse? Wait, hold on. No, there's more than one of those. Oh, there's 2 of them? Oh, that is weird. Huh. Hold on. Oh, okay. Is it only double buffer then, and then the... Oh, no, it has both. 2146 30 40, and that one... Yeah, there's more. There's probably also a double buffered mouse. Yeah, that looks like a mouse cursor, all right. RGB, ARGB, yeah. I don't know how big it is, but basically... that. Yeah, look at that. Probably needs some more padding. Oh yeah, it's the that annoying thing. Probably 128 by 128. Or not. What? Oh, sorry. Cur 1 is that one, and cur 0 is that one. That might not be enough. 64K. Okay. Yes, there you go. What is this? Yeah, there you go. Though it's kind of missing a bit, which is weird. Oh, is it like... No, that'd be really strange. It's like starts off already in the... Oh, is it because it's on the top left corner? Is it because I actually moved the mouse too far? No. Unless that just changed. 3040. Yeah, that's correct. Is it just image magic being dumb? Might just... Oh, wait. No. Yeah, it could be a corner, but it's kind of weird, right? No, it really is like... that's... And it's not on this side either, right? So that's weird. It should be here, obviously. If it's just, offset strangely. 128 by 128, yeah. What? Are there like 2 tiles or something? What about the other one? Curve 1? No, that one's correct. Okay, so for some reason there's like a truncated cursor that maybe is used when I'm at the edge, and then... Oh, maybe it can't display surfaces like... Maybe it can't display surfaces like outside the screen, so when you move the mouse cursor off the edge of the screen, it actually has to crop the bitmap before displaying it. And that's why you end up with multiple buffers for the mouse, because it has to switch between those. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, although it's kind of funny. But you'd think they'd have a crop thing that could actually take... I don't know. Or maybe it's just the code is dumb. Yeah, fine. Anyway, the parse here... 30 is the 3040 is curve 1, yeah. So that's that, and I'm gonna make a note of this buffer and also how this swap rec works for the second surface, because now we know what parts of that are related to the surface. So we have that. These are the coordinates, if I remember correctly. I should add the this kind of stuff here. Make it saner. I should make a dumper that just dumps in this format. This should be 100 if I'm not mistaken. So this is 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. Yeah, 100, 110. No, I'm off by one somewhere. Oh, F, sorry. Oh, F100. Yeah, so yeah, we know those are the enabled and completed things. And these are the coordinates. These are the coordinates of the second surface. And this is probably enable. I don't know what that 438 is there. Seems to be part of the previous surface, judging by the position there. And then it does 80/80, so... Yeah, so these are surface records, I would say. It starts with X, Y, and then two things. And then it'd be another one and another one, which puts us here. Oh, width and height, of course. This is width and height. Duh. Yeah, of course. And this is probably global width and height, given where that is. Assuming it's still here, there. That's C0. Oh no, it's all 0. Okay. Weird. Oh wait, no. It's just I just forgot to delete that so far. I'm dumb. Should be there. This would be global width and height, probably 6 something. No. So that's also a surface record, and it probably means the width and height of the actual surface. Because this time it's 8007, 3804. And here we have 80s there. At 70 and 80, and here we have that at 60 and 70. Okay, so there's more things there. But I don't know which one's which. 60, 70, 70, 80. And then 80. That seems to be a flag for surface 0 and surface 1 or something like that. Like valid flag. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think it would just be a. Probably just like that. And be at 6C. Probably. Yeah. See if I didn't break something by cutting this off all the time. Oh, no, that doesn't make sense because it has to be from here. Otherwise, it doesn't add up. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. I did something stupid. 6-4, sorry. Yeah. And then that thing that changed with the IDs is yeah, D5 there at 5-4. So here, this is actually like a surface ID or something. sorry, this one. And I wonder what this is. At A8 is, yeah, the bad flag. At 4.8. That's interesting. It gets a 4 and then a 1 here. What about 4.0? Oh, that's interesting. It's got different things there too. Yeah. I think it's the stuff before this is probably global stuff. Oh yeah, the surface IDs are, of course, 4 of them. And that explains everything on this side. And then that 04 at 4.8. Just like sometimes 1 and sometimes 4. It's like 4 when it's the main surface and 1 when it's the cursor. It could be a flags thing. Okay, so that's quite useful. And then the ARGB thing. Let's get rid of that. We had that at 2.0, and this is at 2C0. Yeah, so that's also some kind of like reset flag thing going on here, which you don't know much about. And okay, we get rid of that. And this is the new surface, which is a lot simpler. Yeah, that's the offset thing. Here's some more dimensions. Here, 360.00. Is that the size of those? 1060, almost. Interesting. Oh, is that just the number of pixels? Or total bytes? Like uncompressed? No. Twice? No. Looks like the size of the buffer. Yeah, 360. Oh, and it possibly just padded. Yeah, of course. Because it's not page size or length. And so this one has mostly the same. Let's see. So that two, three there, format. And so these are not in the mouse one. It's possible that a lot of this extra stuff is compression parameters. I don't know what the offset is, but yeah, something like that. I think I've probably dropped the byte somewhere, but I'm not going to use this one right now anyway. Surface is how large? Manager, IPC 204. One, two, three. Yes, the extra three there. Still very curious as to why the address on that is backwards. Also, I don't really want to put this just there, but let's get rid of that. Okay, let's see if something happens there. Huh? Okay, not quite. Something happened. I definitely dislikes that frame buffer. Possibly a different format from the one that is actually being used. Let me look at here. And I would need this blob, probably. Yes. Compare that with this. Let me just try it wholesale for now. Might have actually just messed it up. Nope. Is that real? No, it's not actually failing. Yeah, I don't know about the compression. There's probably something else here that is changing, or maybe the compression is actually like address dependent, and if you move it somewhere else, it doesn't work. Or it's one of the other parameters that need to be changed for this to work. So let's try setting up a linear frame buffer with the same story as the mouse. Which means I need this. E90. That should be pretty much it. Oh, I didn't do it on mouse. No, it's just a copy paste. Surf, ARGB. And then that should work for that one. Let's see what happens. Of course, the image is not the right format for that. Whoa, what just happened there? Oh, yeah, I probably dropped some bytes somewhere. Hold on. I got to compare that again. Okay. You got that, and 3, which is correct. And then the 4cc, then there's a 0 here. Oh, I'm missing... Yeah, something happened there. Yeah. Also 12. Yeah. Just do it like that after the size. Okay. It's very black. So it's not actually working because it shouldn't be black. Did we crash? Yes, we crashed. I wonder why. Still not any errors in the Dart, though. Oh, wait, surface address 0. Yeah, definitely not failing the Dart. Oh, this might be another size there. It's hard to say because the mouse cursor has such a. So what about after the format in the other one? No, that's not that. Is the Surface ID used somewhere? To set the 3. Is there a 3 in here somewhere? Possibly not, actually. Hold on. $12.11 on that one. Does that match? Yes, it does. There is a Surface ID in there. That's the 12, which was where? Here. So let's try setting it to 3. Nope. Still crashes. Okay, so what if I set it as a mouse? 128 is 80. I set it in the same slot at least. Make it the same 12 as before. And I believe this has to be for the swap rec for the mouse. I need a 1 at 2E0. What's the difference between using the DCP and pushing to the frame buffer that's already initialized? That if we push to the frame buffer that's already initialized, we can't, use external monitors or switch resolutions or change the color balance or get VSync or do tear-free rendering or pretty much anything. Surf mouse, that's broken. Just copy and paste that again. Oh yeah, let's just breaking from here. No. Oh, yeah, another okay, we got pink. Does it crash though? Yes, it crashed. How to get it not to crash earlier? Let me see if I can get it to not crash for one. Did it just mess this up? I might just mess this up, to be honest, with the oh, was that the second one? Yeah. Okay. Swap rack. What just happened there? Oh. What am I doing there? What? Still no. Okay, no crash this time. So no crash this time. So let's see when it crashes. So if I give it the mouse and just do that, that shouldn't do anything because it's just sending the values but not enabling it in the main thing. Oh, verify scan null rectangle. Huh. Yeah. Cool. So once you give it a surface, then it needs these. I think null rectangle dist. Yeah, source. Okay, so these are source rectangles actually. And then it crashes. Oh, it didn't crash this time. So is the mouse actually not offset? Okay, so hold on. In that case, this should be on, and this should be on, and this should be 12. It's still not crashed, but it also isn't showing anything. But it might be because the underlying surface is broken. So what if I disable the other one or do something that might disable it, like this? Wait, it's ARGB. If it's blank, it's not going to show anything. That is correct, because it has an alpha. Hold on. So if that one is actually at 0, let's try that. Aha! Yes. Okay. So the mouse cursor thing works. Now the question is, can I scale it up? Oh wait, yeah, because now we know that the thing is actually, so that one's not offset. So I can probably just say ARGB, and honestly, I'll probably just put it here. Let's say none there. We know that's the address. Leave that at 0. That'll probably work actually. Surf ARGB. And then I just need to make sure this is turned off. I really need to start doing this properly. Let's have a 3. Aha! Something is going on there. And I think the stride is broken, or it's tiling or something. Because every tile, it's incrementing by like 1 line, which is obviously not what I want. But it definitely didn't crash, did it? Nope. Cool. So I kind of want to have an image there just to test things. Let's get the cursor on there, actually. That's curve 1, right? Yeah. Aha, yeah, so it's what I thought. It's somehow doing like a tiling thing. This is pretty simple though, so it can't be that complicated. It's got a stride thing somewhere, and right now that's set to like not right. Should be 1020 for the stride. That might be the stride. Yeah, that's probably the stride. Almost certainly. $7E9000. Huh? No. Hold on. No. 1920 times 4, sorry. E001E. If this works, this is technically enough to do page flipping in Linux. That looks like what I expect. Okay, let's actually do something with that. We need to do a nice thing, don't we? So, any bets as to whether the colors are going to be backwards or otherwise messed up? There's a little thing at the top, which is the mouse cursor being messed up, which is what I expect. Messed up. I hate swizzling things. How are they messed up? Just red and blue, or what? What kind of mess up is it this time? I need to fix that. Hold on. Let me think about it. Probably offset. It's probably instead of RGB as ARGB, right? Yeah, probably that. No, actually no, because the black is black, and it should all have. So it's just the colors are flipped on the top. So red and blue. Okay, so it's just RGBA. Is BGRA a thing in convert? Apparently it is. Ah, there we go. So okay, that's not that bad for basic page flipping. Now let me mess with it. Now, can I do things? Can I do interesting things? Like, for example, if I do... if I do something like... I need to swap start. And then that's my swap ID, 6. And then, for example, if I set the brightness correction to something different, and then I issue the swap, which needs the stupid swap ID in this thing. That's so annoying. I'll make some functions for this. This needs to be cleaned up so badly. That did not work. Work. That submitted, but didn't actually do anything. Okay. Let's try a different thing. Instead of the brightness correction, I need to do something about this mess. But I guess I can just copy and paste from the from somewhere. So if I do. And set matrix might work, and then get a swap rec that actually works in there. And then submit DCP, and then work for a bit. I think that worked, yes. And so now if I change the matrix to something else, did it do something? I think it did something. No. Wait. Yeah, it did. Yeah. I saw the red got too red. And if I make it all darker with the matrix. Yeah. Okay, so it does work. Cool. I only implemented a subset of what macOS is doing. Well, the thing is, like, I mean, I'm doing what macOS is doing pretty much the same way. The main thing is that, like, you know, all these match backlight service things, like, these are things that are changing state in macOS that makes sense because macOS has a, you know, a framework, like it has all the IOKit stuff that like, you know, it has to match services. That's an IOKit concept, right? But, like, you know, create backlight service. Like, this is basically saying change things in IOKit as, you know, as things get initialized. But, you know, we're not IOKit. We don't have to actually do anything. Like, the DCP doesn't care if it's real macOS or not, right? Same with this, right? Like, the function doesn't return anything, right? I assume this is something to do with their driver in macOS that makes it, I don't know, initialize something properly. But, you know, we don't care. This is a big one, though. I do wonder about the bandwidth stuff, where this data comes from, and how to do it properly. So, yeah, I don't know about the compression thing. That looks pretty messy, but basic RGBA planes work, so that's good. And now also you can do things like, okay, let me see if I can do this so it's more sanely. If I put the console here, and then do, like, for example, width XY, the source rect. Yeah, so there's like scaling things, right? So in principle, I can do some kind of scaling thing. Yeah, see, so it does scale. If I do like yeah, so scaling works. And in theory, I can also, I don't know if this is gonna like it being too big for the screen, but ooh, okay, that did not like that. And for example, if this goes to 0, what happens? Still works. Does it still update? It does. So what happens if I make the destination width smaller? Ooh. Okay, that does work. So it's just that if you make the destination wider than the screen, it really hates that. And I don't know what that bit there does, but probably... Does the surface ID matter? Yeah, it still updates at least. And what about the other valid? Is this actually an enable? Yeah, I keep saving. No, it still works, even if I set that to 0. So it might be like an update surface flag, though, where if you don't set it, the surface doesn't get pushed or something like that. That could be it. But at least the settings are being updated here. Yeah, even with none of those flags set. What about this one? I was wondering about that 04 there. Oh, no, sorry, that's just me undoing what I did. Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, at least now we can mess with these numbers and see what happens when we change them. Apparently nothing in that case. There. Copy. Copy and paste. Yeah, so it does work. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll have to investigate more with this stuff. Well, the DCP supports 4 planes, but I think the hardware only supports 3. So, and like one is gonna be the mouse cursor, so it's not gonna be that complex. Let's put the matrix back the way it was, because it's I keep saving, and that's not what I'm gonna do. And there's more things, right? There's like if I look at the manager, these are just the ones that I put in because macOS used them, but there's more. Like set contrast, right? In principle, that should work. Set it to 0, nothing happens. Set it to 1. Did it actually do something? Not sure if it's doing anything. Maybe it isn't. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Yeah, the matrix definitely works. Yeah, I don't know. Set contrast doesn't work. Might be a flag somewhere to like enable the contrast management and stuff. Get color remap mode. That might be a thing there with how that works. And also, this set matrix thing should not work outside swaps. Hold on. I believe. Hold on. Oh no, it does. Okay, so that one is immediate, but there's also a swap set matrix that is probably not immediate. There. Interesting. Anyway, that's I think a pretty good place to stop today. So you got the basic page flavoring working. We'll still have to figure out like the things like the timing, you know, how it gets scheduled and all that stuff. There's going to be a lot of little details to work out, but you know, I can put things on the screen for DCP now, so that's good. All right, see you later then.